We came up with the idea for the blender, having sort of grown for a number of years, and we wanted to bring in a chunk of our production in-house. So in doing that, we then sort of really challenged ourselves in terms of what's the best way to do that, and what's the most sustainable way to do that. So we set out with a big ambition, which we said we want to do our bit to keep climate change below 1.5 degrees. So we said we wanted to be carbon neutral in the blender. And then we wanted to reduce the waste associated with making our drinks and smoothies. So we wanted to make sure that every bit of food that went into the blender came out as something that we could then get to a drink. So I send juice and smoothies down pipes. There is residue left on the pipes, and we have to flush that out with water. So that means I have yield issues with how much I can convert. And also I have to use a lot of water. We wanted to reduce that because we wanted to waste less, and I wanted to use less water. So we worked with a company, a Dutch company, to develop a system that effectively, I always describe it as it spins up a mini tornado in the pipe, fires it down the pipe. That means we flush with air. So whereas I would have been flushing with hundreds of litres, I can now clear entire pipes with about 7 litres of water. And because I'm flushing with air, actually, I can push all that juice and smoothie straight into the filling machines to go and put them into bottles. So I reduce my wastage, but I take my water requirements down by 70% in the factory. A great example, again, of working, finding the right partners, finding the right business, and then finding the right way to integrate different technologies into what you're doing. We took a decision very early on in this that everything we do, we're going to make open source. It shouldn't be, saving the planet should not be a competitive advantage. It should be something that we do because it's the right thing, that we help others to do. Being a B Corp it gives a framework for how we balance thinking. So that people, planet and profit is absolutely the best way we think we can make our drinks and smoothies with having the least impact. And then it's got to pay for itself. So the balancing all of that is really important. So B Corp gives that framework, but also it gives connection to a community. So it gives me an easy in with people to share some of these things with. Actually, it gives me a community to get challenged by, to get pushed back on, and actually to learn from. And that's just great because you've already got over the first obstacle, is that we're all kind of thinking the same. We're all passionate about trying to do the right thing.